I was born in Strangford and went to London and places, and when you come back and you look around here, especially if the tide's in and it's an evening and there's a full moon rising over those trees, it reminds you that there's nowhere like home really.
My grandfather was one of the old ferrymen here. He had one of the old passenger ferries going across here. And I was in the boat from I was 3-year-old. I just grew up in boats and boats became part of me.
Here we have music and art and culture and archaeology and history, as well as the fascinating wildlife, which is renowned throughout the world, of course. I mean, it's an internationally important site for so many different species. For me, the thing that always appeals to me is the skyscape. I suppose I get it here because we're at the Coil, and I'm really in contact with that whole piece of land that stretches from the Coil down to Strangford Lecale, because I'd be up and down the road all the time. But the skies are forever changing, and from where we are here up on a height of one of the many drumlins, you're looking as much at the skyscape as the landscape. I mean, you have so much, you're in touch with the sky as well. It's a great place for rainbows. I love the shape of the land around here and the softness of it. It's very, very soft and rounded, and a real mix of water and land together rather than just one big vast ocean scape.
Now, we reckon in Strangford Lecale of 25 main habitats known within the United Kingdom, 20 of them occur in Strangford Lecale. And we did an assessment about 25 years ago, and we reckon we had 95% of all the animals we found within Northern Ireland were found within Strangford Lecale. And that was the main reason it was really designated and proposed as a marine nature reserve. And it's certainly Northern Ireland's only marine nature reserve, and it's only one of 3 marine nature reserves throughout the whole of Great Britain. It's also got every other designation going. It's a special area conservation, special protection area, ASSI, Ramsar site, AONB. It's got everything going, and we always describe Strangford Lecale as a body of water surrounded by committees. I love it. I lived here for 18 years. I cut my teeth on the marine biology just on this beach just here, and I can remember as a 9-year-old even finding an octopus and bringing it up in a bucket and laying it on the marine station steps, knocking the door and running away, hoping someone would look after it. I've always got a special place in my heart for Strangford. It is special. You just feel it when you're down here.
I was looking at the clouds this morning, and the reflections in the water were quite incredible. And from where I was looking upstairs, I could only really see the reflections. I couldn't actually see the clouds, and I was absolutely intrigued to look at the reflections, and then I had to stoop a bit lower to look up into the sky and see what was up above, because the colours you get bouncing back and forth from the water and up into the sky. And then today, of course, the gorse, we smelt the coconut, and that bright yellow is just amazing. And when I'm using my pastels, they have some fantastic yellows because they're made from pure pigments. It's really good for picking up those pure yellows and any other colours that come up. But it also has the softer blues and purples and the soft greens that you get here too. I think Strangford Lecale is unique. I've never been anywhere like it. I've always lived by the Lough. I started off living beside Belfast Lough, which is very different. It's more like a shipping lane, but when I was a child it maybe wasn't so busy, but it was that thing of the tide coming and going, and I think I would always have to live near the sea. Although I do like rural locations very much, but I think I would have to be within striking distance of some kind of water. Because the tide's going in and out, it's different every day. It's never the same. You might think, oh, it's the same as it was this time yesterday, but there's always a difference.
Here at Killard Point, the very gateway, as I would describe it, the entrance and the exit of Strangford Lecale, where the biggest sea loch in UK and Ireland meets the Irish Sea. Oh, what a fabulous place it is. Always a delight, always encourages my soul and spirit to soar, and I do not exaggerate. This is God's own country, I often think, where the hell else would you want to be? Any day of the year, you'll find something which will touch your very soul and make you glad to be alive.